we have another matchup. Power versus power. Cyberdragon against Flameswordsman. One very popular, common, easy to run deck with Cyberdragon. And the new gun, Flameswordsman, coming out of left wing with some new, actually good support. We're going to see how it goes. Once again, I think Flameswordsman have the higher numbers when it comes to power. But Cyberdragon... Ooh, the hiccups. Cyberdragon just have more capabilities that I think are going to out-edge them. But... we will see. Ew, what a hand. 3 fusion cards in it, and it's not even... yeah, but hey, you know, we got a pot of extravagance, so we'll make it work. We're just going to straight up banish 6 here, because we need more.
But, yeah, it is very being shown that all the support for Flameswordsman is being added to Master Duel at the moment, so...
oh, okay. Very nice. Seems like they're getting a lot of additions lately.
Yeah, the first card, they're adding in the first card in soon, which is the Fusion Armament, which is supposed to be a generic, you know, fusion spell card, but it was actually a precursor to the rest of the Flameswordsman stuff.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Well, I was able to add another Galaxy Soldier to my hand, but I just simply don't have enough material, being a single other light monster, to get an opening play here. So we're just going to suffer through whatever comes my way. The brick has occurred, and I'll have to suffer it. And you opened with Fighting Flamesword. Okay, not good, not good. And Fighting Flameswordsman, of course, is searched off of that, which lets you get whatever spell you need at the moment. And if you have one of the 2 spells in your hand, you're kind of golden.
I already do. I already have both.
You have both, and you have to go. Okay. Yep, just need the trap. You're just putting icing on the cake now. All right. I'm just going to die. And hope that Clockwork Knight means you mess something up, because they're machines now. I don't know if it matters, but that's the only hope.
It does, because I can equip my Salamander Fusion to a Fire Warrior.
Thank goodness. Try to equip something and see what happens, buddy. Ooh, the save.
Honestly, Salamander Fusion should say to a Flameswordsman or a Fire Warrior monster.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of the ways that counter cards work in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! So thank you, Clockwork Knight. I will still take some damage here, but not nearly as much. Oh, no, you're good to go. Oh.
I did not have the 3 warrior fires in the graveyard.
Right.
Normally, by that point, by the end chain, I've used up all my stuff, and there's enough fire warriors.
But I slowed you down before that moment happened. Okay. Nice.
Yup.
Well, I think I'm in a grand position now. That being said, I have to actually draw a monster card, but Clockwork Knight's done me proud.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying that you did draw that turn 1.
Hey, I drew a monster card. Now I have 2 choices, actually. I have a Cyberdragon Core, which will allow me to add another Cyberdragon spell or trap from my deck to my hand, which could, in theory, get me something good. And I think it'll be enough, so we're going to normal summon it. And we can get ourselves... yeah, it can be really whatever. So let's grab just a Cyber Emergency. That'll do the job. And Cyber Emergency will then add to my hand. I guess... do I get any good effect of hairs when it's just sent even by anything? I don't know, but it's not a bad choice. So we'll add that now. And we are in the usual loop now of just using Galaxy Soldiers. Oh, cool. We do get all the effects off. Lovely. Galaxy Soldier goes off as well. Yeah, so just drawing Cyberdragon Core unlocked quite a few plays for me. Or at least a chain of good plays. So we activate, waiting on you. I don't know if you have a trap that's ready to fire. But you do have a fusion monster on the field, so... summon one from extra deck and then change something around. Okay.
Yep. I get to place your Galaxy Soldier face down defense.
That works. Okay.
Yeah, meaning you can't XYZ with it.
But since I sent hairs to the graveyard, I at least have enough to get a play out here. Or I can do something else fun. Let's Power Bond. That sounds exciting. I could, in theory, summon a Galaxy Soldier and then... well, actually, no. I've already... yeah, I could summon Galaxy Soldier, just get rid of my Cyberdragon, and then do it again. But we're going to Power Bond, because I now have a Cyberdragon. I can go into my big guy. So, boom. Rampage Dragon. I do have to destroy my card here, unfortunately, but I get lots of good benefits from just having this guy here.
Oh, and you finally destroyed Clockwork Knight, too.
That's what I said, yeah. All right.
Yeah, but I think it might be a little too late.
I think so, too. Now, when this is in the graveyard, I can discard one card and add an Earth Machine monster from my deck to the hand. I don't know what that's going to look like, but I'll do it. Why not? We're not going to use 2 power bonds here. Oh, we are the Battle Landscaper here. Really forget how that combo works, but it's fine. So, do I go further here?
You have to use the center. You have to use the center monster lane for that, and you already have that filled up with your monster. That card is basically useless.
So, what shall I send to the graveyard now? We can send a Via to the graveyard. No, that kind of just wants to be in hand. I'll send a Noxter there, or maybe even another core. It doesn't really matter in this case. We're just sending cards there so that we can get the full benefit of attacks. And yeah, I didn't think I'd get another Hair's effect going off. So, battle. Yeah, I can't flip my guy up, so we'll just do that. I won't be able to beat you in one turn, but it'll look nice. So, well, you get an additional effect off that. Nice. Okay, do I have to be afraid of the Mirage Swordsman? You can special summon it. You can destroy both battling monsters. Well, yeah, I guess that would be. Now, if it battles an opponent's monster. So if I attack into you, I guess the same threat applies, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I may as well just clear this out, and you will find a way to lose to take down Rampage Dragon. Fair enough.
And then send a card to the graveyard.
Yep.
I already have all the other cards I need, so I'm just going to send the regular Salamandra to the grave. And when that Salamandra is sent to the grave, I get to add to my hand.
Nice. So you actually might be able to rebuild here. Thanks to the Mirage Swordsman giving you hope for next turn. Or I can just get him out of the way right now just to kind of rip off the Band-Aid now.
I'm surprised, honestly, that you didn't just use all my monsters while they were Clockwork Knight to go into the big Chimera Tech.
That's just mean. I don't want to Chimera Tech you every duel.
That's one of the reasons why I use the Master Duel, though, because Chimera Tech is just a way to just clear out a monster.
Very
field.
much so, absolutely. So, I can do this by using things on the field.
But yes, one of the reasons we are using Cyberdragons today is because it is one of the most commonly made decks currently in Master Duel. Like, you are more likely to run into this deck than, like, I guess, like, Math Mechs right now and all that.
I think I'll end my battle phase here, unfortunately.
Don't want to run into my monster?
No, if I'm going to get destroyed by it, I don't have any protection, so I might as well make you take the damage for it, you know? Because damage is coming my way either way. Whoop. There we go.
All right. Ooh.
Yeah, I think you might be able to play through here.
All right. I play my Fire Recovery.
Okay.
This allows me to special summon my Flameswordsman back to the field.
Nice.
I have to discard a card. I'm going to choose my Infernoble Knight.
You got the Flame Dragon in the graveyard, I see still.
Yes, but I'm not going to use them just yet because what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate my Salamand Fusion that I already had.
True. You never could use that before. Oh, he's good to go.
Now I activate it, transforming the regular Flame Swordsman, imbuing him with the true power of the Salamandra to make him into the ultimate Flame Swordsman.
Yep.
Now I activate the Fighting Flames Dragon.
Is that the end for me? It's close. Well, soon enough.
Then I also activate the Salamandra in the grave.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
Then activate, returning 3 fire monsters in the graveyard back to the deck to draw a new card.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's why I add. This is one of the reasons I add the Infernoble Knights. By activating my monster, I have to select the card to send to the graveyard face up. I'll just send away this one. But
yeah, you got enough power. And you set yourself up for later, if there were to be a later.
Nah, just equip it to my monster and it just gets back the attack power.
Sure.
But when this card is sent to the graveyard, essentially, I can equip it to a Fire Warrior monster, and I would be able to make him basically immune to your destruction.
Good
To
stuff.
your targeting effects.
All right.
How strong was your
He has
defense
2,000
guy?
attack.
Does he actually?
Mm-hmm. Galaxy Soldier, baby.
Yeah, Galaxy Soldier. Ooh.
2,000 attack. I mean, you should be good still here, right?
Yeah, I can attack. You know what? I think you're lying.
Well, I'm not.
Oh no, I meant as a defense point.
I know, and I was just saying how much attack you had. But, I mean, either way, you had the damage, didn't you?
Yeah, especially when I double up his attack points.
Yeah, and you have Mirage Swordsman, too. Like, you're fine.
True.
Yeah.
I thought you meant 2,000 defense. Like, oh my
Even
god.
if you did,
he
you
is-
would have still been fine. You have 2,800 right there. All right, give me turn 2.
But, all right, I'll give you turn 2. The Mirage Knight coming in just to stop your onslaught. It's like,
No,
if
yeah,
I attack,
huge.
I lose him.
Very much so. And I lost him anyway, but, you know, you would have still been able to get the field out, even if I had traded. So, I know that you going on a turn 1 doesn't really give you massive advantage. It does force me to find a way to break through it, though. Fortunately, I think my deck can. As I said, I think my deck has more versatility than yours, despite you having the bigger power hike. So we're going to see. Yeah, with the Rampage Dragon, obviously it's a 4,200 monster that can attack a bunch of times. But sometimes it's not enough, and if one thing stops you, it stops the Rampage. So we go with Durandal on it, so things aren't, you know,
Yeah.
perfectly set up.
Durando goes off, allowing me to special summon. You know what? Yeah, I think I need to. I'm going to bring to my hand my Infernal Knight. Activating. I have to select the card to send to graveyard. I have to send that card.
He's desperate is what he is.
This will allow me to use him like that. Let's see. Captain Roland or Captain Oliver. I'm trying to figure out, like, what's the best one to try to slow you down at the least. Because I don't know if I can fully stop you with your Cyberdragons, but it's like, I'm kind of trying to figure out, like, what is the best card to try to...
If it makes you feel any
slow
better,
you
I don't
down.
think it matters, but... I think my
You have
hand's
your
good
kaiju
enough
in
to
your
do
hand.
some damage, so...
You probably have your Kaiju in your hand.
Probably. I think I got 2 copies of it in this deck, so it's not unlikely. You know, light machine, so I can just send it away for my Galaxy Soldier purposes if I need to. Or I can use it to go into that Chimera Tech you were so afraid of.
This allows me to send to the graveyard.
Alright, you got an
There you go.
equip.
And I'm going to end my turn right there because I don't want to add anything more that's going to cause me any more issues.
Okay.
Select the cards sent to the graveyard. Yeah. And then add to my hand another... You know what? I'll make you fear a little bit.
Sure. He is real scary if he comes out. Okay, how do we want to begin this? I guess there's no problem in starting with summoning Cyberdragon. Kind of wish I didn't get him right there, but it's okay. I'm just going to normal summon a Noxter here. Normally you love to activate his effect, but I have machine duplication. So,
You get to bring out the other Cyberdragons.
yep. So there's that field. Now, what is the goal here?
The funny thing is, I don't think I've played this deck plenty of times in the recent months.
Mm-hmm.
I have not gotten the chance to use the duplication with, like, the little Cyberdragons.
Oh, okay. What's the most fun thing to do here? So, your card doesn't really stop me by any means, does he? He just, yeah. So,
Can't be targeted, so...
let's go ahead and get rid of that.
Right? Oh, you did have a Kaiju. I was right on the money on that.
Absolutely. Didn't need him, but I had him. So, there's that. What's a fun next play? Let's go into Seeger. Using, sure, these two. Just to keep a nice amount of Cyberdragons on the field. And for fun, let's Cyberload Fusion. Rampage. Let's just use these two. Great. Destroy. And activate the effect. More Cyberdragons to the graveyard. More attacks. Hairs gets to go off as well. Add a card to the hand. Sure, let's grab... Oh, what a field! Okay, let's grab ourselves the last core. Activate Galaxy Soldier. And then we can go into Nova. Great. Activate Nova. To detach this, special summon. Let's do just a regular Cyberdragon to make this field look even scarier than it is. There we go. Then we can go into Infinity. Yep. We can use Infinity to take that monster under our wing. Fantastic. And we can attack 3 times with a Rampage Dragon. So, we're going to activate this to just juice up that Rampage attack a little bit. And, yeah, overkill might be one way of putting this, but, let's just say I could have broken your 8,000 life points twice with that turn.
So, question, did you just absorb my monster right now?
I mean, that's what Infinity did, yeah.
I thought it wasn't able to be targeted.
When you have equip material? Or just in general?
Right. In general, yeah, it says... While this card is an equip card, your opponent
you
cannot
didn't have an
target
equip card.
Right, you destroyed it all.
Yep, with Rampage Dragon destroyed that, Infinity destroyed him, or drained him in.
Right, I thought that was total protection. I thought the equip monster was also protected from that effect, but then I forget that's basically a heavy storm, essentially.
Yep. Either way, I could have attacked into him, but...
True. That doesn't protect against that.
Yeah.
That's the only thing about the them becoming equip monsters is that they don't add power. They just add effects, which with Flameswordsman is actually pretty good.
You're gonna make me go first, so we'll just do it. And Clockwork Knight, have fun. On top of that, Hairs. And on top of that, oh no, Hairs, no, I goofed so hard. Well, I messed up. I should have played my machine dupe before playing Clockwork Knight, because now I can't machine dupe because he has more than 500 attack. All thanks to Clockwork Knight. There you go. It's not as terrible for you as it looked. I was going to have a Infinity plus Clockwork Knight out here and guarantee the win, but I played it in the wrong order. I guess I'm just not experienced enough with Clockwork Knight. Haven't run into this issue yet, and now I have. Don't play it if you intend on machine duping.
Flameswordsman.
Okay, so we got the basics out. Durandal can equip to anything.
Yep, and I get to add to my hand a new monster.
Yep, so you can add your guy that searches, perhaps.
I'm gonna have to, because I need... I have cards I can destroy, spell and trap cards, but I don't have them right now, which is the issue.
Yeah. You're gonna need them to make your full play. Good news for you. The only good thing I have in my hand right now is machine dupe, and I have no machines to dupe. So you have time. You have at least 2 turns, I think. There's your search. I don't know what the best search is. Swords Realm might be the best. Yeah, just because you can't equip right now anyway. Or you might have already had it.
To one appropriate monster, then destroy this card. Add it to the hand. That's not going to help me right now. Okay. I'm going to activate my Infernoble Knight Ricardito.
Very good.
In order to special summon my Oliver as a tuner monster.
Okay, maybe you can go into a big synchro play here.
I have to use my Flame Swordsman for this because it's a level 9 synchro.
Well, he wasn't exactly doing what you wanted beforehand anyway, so.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. You just need to equip anything, and he can do the job. Nice. You don't have a position to get your Flameswordsman guy out right now, but at least you can do it next turn.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I think you can do it next turn, despite my nonsense I was about to throw at you.
No, I can bring him out now.
Oh. Okay.
I forgot Flame Swords Realm just brings him out. On free.
Yeah, okay. Didn't know you had the equip card ready to go.
That's not the equip card, that's the continuous spell.
No, I mean, like, you said you
Oh,
can bring him out
yeah.
this turn, so I assume it's in your hand.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's the only bit of information I didn't have there. Okay, so it looks like through your Emperor Charles, you actually have a way to win this duel. Beautiful.
Yeah. The flame... that's the reason they're mostly added in, because they give the effects that Flame Swordsmen just don't. They just don't have it.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, here I'd love to use my machine dupe, but well, at least Harris got sent to the graveyard, yay. But it's a little late. Once again, if I was able to play my stuff in the correct order, things would be different, but I did not, so I lost because of user error. It happens. And looks like the Flame Swordsman take, oops.
Well, I can still double the attack.
Still good enough, still good enough. All right. There it is. Good stuff, Mario. Very nice.
Ooh.
Yeah. Disappointed in myself for not seeing that, but once again, it's an issue I haven't run into before, and I didn't explicitly read Clockwork Knight right before this duel. So the 500 really matters in conjunction with that machine dupe, so it was a good hand anyway. So,
but it was a good turn 2 hand.
That wouldn't have been able to play, but once again, that's just a game of ifs. So hopefully
Yeah.
you guys have all enjoyed this. If you have, then leave a like, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. We'll see you next time.
See ya, folks.